Imagine growing up in a world where almost no one on TV looks like you or understands your culture, and then becoming the person who changes that. That's exactly what Gorge López did. Hey everyone, my name is Lazaro Hernandez, and today I would like to talk to you about Gorge López, one of the most influential Latino comedians in the world. I choose this topic because I think his story shows how humor can be more than just funny. It can be a way of survive, to connect, and to inspire others. In a few minutes, I will tell you about three main things. First, his early life and struggle. Second, his race to fame. And finally, the impact he's made on representation and culture. Early life and struggles. Gorge López was born on April 23rd, 1961 in Los Angeles, California. His early life wasn't easy. Both of his parents left when he was young, and he was raised by his grandmother, Benita Gutierrez. He grew up in a poor neighborhood and faced racism and discrimination for being Mexican American. Comedy became his escape. He used humor to talk about his pain, his family, and what it was like to grow up between two cultures. It's that honesty that made people relate to him, even before he was famous. Though tough experiences don't stop him, they shape the person he became. Raised to fame. Gorge López started performing stand-up comedy in the 1980s. He didn't see many Latino comedians getting action, so he made it part of his mission to tell stories that reflect his culture. His big break came in 2002 with the Gorge López Show, which ran for 6 seasons. It was one of the first sitcoms to show a real life Mexican American family on national TV. He also went on to star in comedy specials like Tall, Dark and Chicano, Why Are You Crying, and hosted López Tonight on TBS. His jokes about families, culture, and generational differences made him stand out. He was funny, but he was also opening doors for others. But what really makes Gorge López special isn't his comedy, it's his impact. Impact and legacy. Gorge López helped make Latino stories part of a mainstream American entertainment. He used his platforms to challenge stereotypes and show that Mexican American families are just as funny, loving, and complicated as anyone else. He's also given back, creating sponsorships and supporting youth programs in Los Angeles. Even today, he continues performing, producing shows, and talking about identity, family, and pride. He once said, "You can't change the world, but you can make it laugh." And I think that's a perfect description of his legacy. Conclusion. To wrap it up, Gorge López went from difficult childhood to becoming one of the most successful Latino entertainers in U.S. history. His story teaches us that laughter can be powerful, it can break barriers, and bring people together. It helps you overcome anything. So next time you hear one of his jokes, remember behind every laugh, there's a struggle, strength, and pride. Thank you.